Welcome back to the audio bookshelf. We hope you enjoy the book, and please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons to get our latest content. Please enjoy. The Power of Thinking Outside the Box. Presented by Theo E. David from the audio bookshelf. Chapter 1: The Framework of Innovative Thinking. In a world where challenges evolve daily, the ability to think outside the box has become a cornerstone for personal and professional success. This approach isn't just about solving problems, but redefining them entirely. The phrase thinking outside the box originated from a classic psychological exercise involving 9 dots. Participants were asked to connect all the dots with 4 straight lines, without lifting their pen. The solution required extending the lines beyond the dots, literally thinking outside the perceived boundary. What this exercise reveals is that constraints often exist only in our minds. By identifying these mental boundaries and challenging them, we unlock possibilities previously unseen. This chapter explores the origins of structured thinking, how conventional problem-solving methods limit creativity, and how you can adopt strategies to redefine problems in your daily life. Traditional thinking often follows well-trodden paths. Schools, workplaces, and societal norms encourage conformity and discourage deviation. While this approach ensures efficiency and predictability, it often stifles creativity. Imagine a team brainstorming solutions for a new product. Instead of questioning the assumptions behind the product's necessity, they focus solely on minor improvements to its design. True innovation, however, would require stepping back and rethinking the problem from the ground up. To start cultivating out-of-the-box thinking, practice reframing the problems you encounter. For example, instead of asking, "How do I increase my productivity?" ask, "What does productivity mean to me, or is my current way of working aligned with what I value most?" By redefining the question, you may discover solutions you hadn't considered before. Another critical aspect of innovative thinking is cultivating curiosity. Albert Einstein once said, "I have no special talents. I am only passionately curious." Curiosity drives exploration, leading you to question why things are the way they are and how they could be different. Whether it's learning a new skill, exploring a different culture, or challenging your current habits, curiosity feeds the creative mind. In the next chapter, we will delve deeper into techniques for identifying and overcoming mental barriers, focusing on how small daily practices can lead to monumental shifts in perspective. Chapter 2: Breaking Mental Barriers. Every great innovation begins with a simple yet profound realization: the boundaries we perceive are often self-imposed. These mental barriers, shaped by our upbringing, experiences, and societal norms, can restrict our ability to think freely. To break free, we must first identify these constraints and then systematically dismantle them. One of the most common mental barriers is the fear of failure. Society often equates failure with inadequacy, creating a culture where mistakes are avoided at all costs. However, failure is one of the most powerful tools for growth and discovery. Thomas Edison, when asked about his repeated failures in developing the light bulb, famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." This mindset shifts the narrative from fearing failure to embracing it as a stepping stone to success. Another barrier is the reliance on habitual thinking. Our brains are wired to conserve energy, often defaulting to patterns and routines that feel familiar. While this efficiency serves us in day-to-day tasks, it can hinder innovation. To counteract this, challenge your routines regularly. Take a different route to work, read books outside your usual interests, or have conversations with people who hold differing viewpoints. These small acts disrupt your mental autopilot, encouraging you to see the world from a new perspective. Language also plays a critical role in shaping our thoughts. Pay attention to the words you use when approaching challenges. Do you often say, "I can't," or "it's impossible"? Such phrases reinforce limitations. Instead, replace them with empowering questions like, "What if," or "How might I?" By shifting your language, you reframe obstacles as opportunities for creativity. Visualization is another powerful technique for breaking mental barriers. Athletes, for instance, often visualize themselves succeeding in their performances before stepping onto the field. This practice primes the brain to recognize opportunities and act confidently. You can apply this to your daily life by imagining yourself achieving a goal, breaking it down into actionable steps, and mentally rehearsing the process. Finally, surround yourself with diverse thinkers. Collaboration with individuals from different backgrounds, industries, and cultures exposes you to a wider range of ideas and perspectives. Innovation often happens at the intersection of disciplines. For example, the invention of the smartphone combined elements of telecommunications, computing, and design. By seeking out diverse inputs, you broaden the range of possibilities available to you. Chapter 3: The Art of Asking Better Questions. One of the most underrated skills in thinking outside the box is the ability to ask the right questions. Questions direct our focus and determine the quality of our solutions. Poorly framed questions often yield mediocre results, while powerful questions can lead to groundbreaking insights. Start by avoiding binary questions, such as "should I do this or that?" These limit your options to two possibilities, ignoring the vast spectrum of alternatives. Instead, ask open-ended questions that invite exploration, such as "what are all the possible ways I can approach this situation?" or "what assumptions am I making that might not be true?" A technique known as the 5 whys can help you drill down to the root cause of a problem. Developed by Toyota's manufacturing process, this method involves asking why 5 times in response to a challenge. For example, if a project deadline is missed, the first why might reveal a lack of resources. The second why might uncover poor planning, and so on, until the core issue becomes clear. Another approach is to adopt a beginner's mindset. Experts often fall into the trap of overcomplicating problems, whereas beginners ask simple, fundamental questions that can lead to innovative solutions. Steve Jobs exemplified this by questioning why computers couldn't be user-friendly and accessible to everyone, a simple question that revolutionized the tech industry. Remember, the quality of your life and work is directly proportional to the quality of the questions you ask. Dedicate time to refining your questioning skills, and you'll find yourself uncovering solutions that others overlook. Chapter 4: Embracing Constraints as Catalysts. While it may seem counterintuitive, constraints can be powerful drivers of creativity. When resources are limited, the need to innovate becomes more pressing. Instead of viewing constraints as obstacles, consider them opportunities to think differently. The film industry provides a great example. In the early days of filmmaking, directors had limited budgets and technology, yet they produced some of the most creative storytelling techniques still admired today. Alfred Hitchcock, for instance, shot an entire movie, Rope, as if it were one continuous take, a technique born out of his desire to create tension within technical limits. To apply this principle in your life, try setting artificial constraints on your projects or goals. Give yourself half the usual time to complete a task or limit the tools you can use. These restrictions force you to prioritize and find creative ways to achieve your objectives. Additionally, constraints can clarify what truly matters. When working with limited resources, you focus on the essentials, cutting away unnecessary complexities. This focus often leads to more elegant and effective solutions. Chapter 5: Cultivating a Growth Mindset. At the heart of thinking outside the box is a growth mindset, the belief that abilities and intelligence can be developed through effort and learning. This concept, popularized by psychologist Carol Dweck, contrasts with a fixed mindset, where individuals see their abilities as static and unchangeable. A growth mindset encourages risk-taking and resilience, essential traits for innovation. When you believe you can improve through practice, you are more likely to embrace challenges and persist in the face of setbacks. This mindset also fosters a love of learning, which is crucial for staying adaptable in an ever-changing world. To develop a growth mindset, start by reframing your self-talk. Instead of saying, "I'm not good at this," add the word "yet" to the end, "I'm not good at this yet." This subtle shift opens the door to possibilities and reminds you that improvement is always possible. Another strategy is to seek feedback actively. Constructive criticism helps you identify blind spots and areas for growth. Rather than fearing feedback, view it as an opportunity to refine your skills and perspectives. Incorporate reflection into your routine as well. At the end of each day, ask yourself, what did I learn today, and how can I apply this knowledge moving forward? Over time, this habit reinforces the belief that every experience, whether positive or negative, contributes to your growth. The next chapter will explore real-world examples of individuals and organizations that achieved extraordinary results by challenging conventional thinking. These stories will illustrate how the principles we've discussed so far can be applied in practice. Chapter 6: Real-World Examples of Thinking Outside the Box. Throughout history, some of the greatest achievements have resulted from individuals and organizations daring to think differently. These examples illustrate the transformative power of breaking away from traditional patterns and embracing innovative approaches. One iconic case is the development of the Post-it note by 3M. In the 1970s, a scientist named Spencer Silver was attempting to create a super-strong adhesive but ended up inventing one that was surprisingly weak and reusable. Initially dismissed as a failure, this adhesive eventually became the foundation of the Post-it note after a colleague, Art Fry, thought to use it as a temporary bookmark that wouldn't damage pages. This collaboration showcases how viewing a perceived failure through a different lens can lead to groundbreaking innovation. Another example comes from the airline industry. In the early 2000s, Southwest Airlines was competing in a market dominated by traditional carriers. Instead of mimicking competitors, Southwest adopted a no-frills approach. By focusing on short-haul flights, eliminating assigned seating, and using secondary airports, the company reduced costs and offered lower fares. This unconventional strategy not only disrupted the industry but also made air travel accessible to millions. Closer to the tech world, we see how Netflix disrupted the entertainment industry. Initially a DVD rental service, Netflix's leaders recognized the potential of streaming before their competitors. They took the bold step of shifting their business model entirely, despite the risks involved. By thinking ahead and focusing on what the future of entertainment could look like, Netflix became a global leader in on-demand content. On an individual level, consider the story of Elon Musk. Whether it's revolutionizing the electric vehicle industry with Tesla or making strides in space exploration through SpaceX, Musk's success stems from his ability to challenge norms. He often begins with first-principle thinking, breaking problems down to their most basic components and building solutions from the ground up. This method allows him to envision possibilities that others overlook. These stories highlight a common thread: the willingness to question assumptions and take calculated risks. Whether you're running a business, managing a team, or pursuing personal goals, these principles can guide you toward achieving results beyond conventional limits. Chapter 7: The Role of Collaboration in Innovation. While individual creativity is essential, the greatest innovations often arise from collaboration. Working with others allows you to combine diverse perspectives, experiences, and skill sets, resulting in solutions that no single person could have envisioned alone. One striking example of collaborative innovation is the Human Genome Project. This ambitious endeavor, which aimed to map the entire human genome, involved scientists from across the globe working together over more than a decade. By pooling resources and knowledge, the project achieved what many believed to be impossible, paving the way for advances in medicine and biology. In the workplace, collaboration can take many forms. Cross-functional teams, where individuals from different departments or disciplines come together to tackle a problem, often generate the most creative solutions. For example, combining marketing, engineering, and design expertise can lead to a product that is not only technically sound but also user-friendly and marketable. To foster collaboration, it's essential to create an environment where everyone feels valued and heard. Encourage open dialogue and constructive debate, and ensure that diverse voices are represented. Collaboration is not about achieving consensus but about leveraging differing viewpoints to arrive at the best possible outcome. Technology has also transformed the way we collaborate. Tools like cloud computing, video conferencing, and shared platforms enable teams to work together seamlessly, regardless of physical location. These advancements allow us to tap into global talent pools and exchange ideas in real time, breaking down traditional barriers to innovation. Whether in a professional setting or personal endeavor, remember that collaboration is a force multiplier. By working together, we can achieve far more than we ever could alone. Chapter 8: Practical Steps to Cultivate Creativity Daily. Creativity isn't a talent reserved for artists or inventors, it's a skill that anyone can develop with practice. The following strategies can help you incorporate creative thinking into your daily routine. Keep a journal. Dedicate a notebook to capturing ideas, observations, and insights. Writing regularly helps clarify your thoughts and encourages reflection. Even seemingly small ideas can evolve into larger concepts over time. Set aside time for brainstorming. Schedule time each week to brainstorm solutions for challenges you're facing. Use techniques like mind mapping or free writing to generate as many ideas as possible without judgment. Expose yourself to new experiences. Break out of your comfort zone by exploring new activities, cultures, and disciplines. Attend workshops, take online courses, or travel to unfamiliar places. These experiences stimulate your brain and inspire fresh ideas. Practice what-if scenarios. Regularly challenge yourself to think about alternative possibilities. For example, ask, what if we did the opposite of what's expected, or what if there were no limitations? This approach can lead to surprising insights. Embrace downtime. Creativity often strikes when your mind is at rest. Make time for relaxation, whether through meditation, walking, or simply daydreaming. Allowing your mind to wander can spark unexpected connections. Surround yourself with inspiration. Create an environment that fosters creativity. Fill your workspace with books, art, or objects that inspire you. Engage with communities that share your interests and passions. Learn from failure. Treat every failure as a learning opportunity. Reflect on what went wrong, what you can improve, and how you can approach similar challenges differently in the future. Stay curious. Never stop asking questions. Curiosity is the driving force behind discovery and innovation. Cultivate a mindset that seeks to understand how things work and why they are the way they are. By incorporating these practices into your daily life, you will begin to see creativity not as a rare gift, but as an integral part of who you are. In the next chapter, we'll explore how to apply these principles to specific areas of life, such as career advancement, problem solving, and personal growth, ensuring that thinking outside the box becomes second nature. Chapter 9: Applying Creative Thinking to Career Advancement. In today's competitive job market, standing out requires more than technical skills or experience. It demands creative thinking. Whether you're seeking a promotion, exploring new opportunities, or starting your own venture, thinking outside the box can set you apart and propel your career forward. 1. Rethink your approach to networking. Traditional networking often focuses on attending events or exchanging business cards, but creative thinkers know there's more to building connections. Instead of approaching networking as transactional, treat it as an opportunity to build genuine relationships. Offer value before seeking anything in return. For example, share an article relevant to someone's interests or connect them with another professional who can help them solve a problem. Over time, this approach builds trust and goodwill. Another strategy is to leverage unconventional platforms for networking. Consider contributing to online forums, hosting webinars, or participating in niche communities related to your field. By showcasing your expertise in these spaces, you can attract like-minded professionals and expand your network organically. 2. Innovate within your current role. Career growth doesn't always require changing jobs. Sometimes, the key lies in redefining your role. Look for ways to innovate within your current position. Identify inefficiencies, propose solutions, and take the initiative to implement them. By demonstrating your ability to think creatively and add value, you position yourself as a leader and problem solver. For instance, if you notice outdated processes slowing down your team, research modern tools or methods that could improve efficiency. Present a well-thought-out proposal to your manager, emphasizing the benefits for the organization. Even small changes can have a significant impact and showcase your proactive mindset. 3. Build a personal brand. Your personal brand is the unique combination of skills, values, and perspectives that define you professionally. Building a strong personal brand involves more than just updating your resume or LinkedIn profile. It requires communicating what sets you apart. Start by identifying your niche or area of expertise. What do you bring to the table that others don't? Then, create content that highlights your knowledge, such as blog posts, videos, or podcasts. Share your insights on social media and engage with others in your industry. Over time, this visibility can open doors to new opportunities and collaborations. 4. Embrace lifelong learning. Staying ahead in your career often means staying adaptable. Invest in continuous learning by acquiring new skills, earning certifications, or exploring emerging trends in your field. Creative thinkers don't wait for their employers to dictate their growth, they take charge of their own development. For example, if you're in marketing, consider learning about data analytics or user experience design. If you're in engineering, explore courses on artificial intelligence or sustainability. Expanding your skill set not only makes you more versatile, but also positions you as someone who's ready to tackle future challenges. 5. Think like an entrepreneur. Even if you're not running your own business, adopting an entrepreneurial mindset can help you excel in your career. Entrepreneurs are known for their resourcefulness, resilience, and ability to see opportunities where others see obstacles. Apply this mindset by treating your role as if you were the owner of the business. Ask yourself, how can I contribute to the organization's success, or what opportunities exist that others might be overlooking? By taking ownership of your work and focusing on adding value, you will earn the respect and trust of your colleagues and superiors. 6. Be open to pivoting. Sometimes, the most significant career advancements come from taking unexpected paths. Don't be afraid to explore opportunities outside your comfort zone or switch industries if it aligns with your goals. Many successful professionals have found their true calling in fields unrelated to their original career. For example, Howard Schultz, the former CEO of Starbucks, started his career in sales before transforming a small coffee shop into a global brand. His ability to think creatively and take risks was key to his success. Chapter 10. Problem solving through creative thinking. Problem solving is at the core of innovation and progress. When faced with challenges, thinking outside the box can help you uncover solutions that others might overlook. 1. Redefine the problem. The way a problem is framed often dictates the types of solutions you'll consider. To think creatively, try redefining the problem from multiple perspectives. For example, if your team is struggling to meet a deadline, instead of asking, "How can we work faster?" ask, "Are there tasks we can eliminate or delegate, or what's preventing us from being more efficient?" Reframing allows you to challenge assumptions and approach the issue with fresh eyes. It also encourages you to focus on the root cause rather than the symptoms of the problem. 2. Use analogies and metaphors. Analogies and metaphors can help you see connections between seemingly unrelated ideas. For instance, many breakthroughs in technology and design have been inspired by nature, a concept known as biomimicry. The invention of Velcro, inspired by the way birds stick to animal fur, is a prime example. When faced with a challenge, ask yourself, what other situations are similar to this one, or how has nature solved a problem like this? Drawing parallels can lead to creative insights that you might not have considered otherwise. 3. Leverage group brainstorming. Collaborative brainstorming sessions can be a powerful way to generate creative solutions, but only if structured effectively. Encourage participants to share ideas freely without fear of judgment. Use techniques like round-robin brainstorming, where each person contributes one idea before anyone can critique or build on it. To maximize creativity, consider including people from outside your team or industry. Their fresh perspectives can lead to breakthroughs that wouldn't arise in a homogeneous group. 4. Experiment and prototype. Once you've generated ideas, test them through small experiments or prototypes. This approach allows you to gather feedback and refine your solution before fully committing to it. Experimentation also helps you identify potential pitfalls and adjust your strategy accordingly. For example, if you're considering a new marketing campaign, run a small pilot program to gauge its effectiveness before launching it on a larger scale. This iterative process ensures that your final solution is well-informed and effective. 5. Stay resilient. Not every idea will succeed, and that's okay. Creative problem-solving requires resilience and a willingness to learn from failure. When faced with setbacks, reflect on what went wrong and how you can improve. Remember that even unsuccessful attempts provide valuable insights that can inform future efforts. The next chapter will focus on how to integrate creative thinking into personal growth, exploring ways to improve your relationships, mindset, and overall well-being through unconventional approaches. Chapter 11: Integrating creative thinking into personal growth. Creative thinking is not limited to solving professional challenges, it can also transform your personal life. By approaching relationships, habits, and self-improvement with creativity, you can unlock new levels of fulfillment and growth. 1. Redefine your goals. Traditional goal setting often follows a linear approach: decide on a target, create a plan, and execute it step by step. While this method works, it can sometimes limit your potential by focusing too narrowly. Instead, try setting broader, more flexible goals that allow for exploration and unexpected opportunities. For example, instead of saying, "I want to lose 20 pounds, reframe your goal as, "I want to create a lifestyle that prioritizes health and energy." This broader perspective encourages you to explore various paths, such as trying new forms of exercise, experimenting with nutrition, or focusing on mental well-being. 2. Break free from routine. Routines provide structure, but they can also create stagnation. To foster personal growth, regularly challenge yourself to step outside your comfort zone. Experiment with new hobbies, travel to unfamiliar places, or engage in activities that stretch your abilities. For instance, if you've always avoided public speaking, consider joining a group like Toastmasters to build your confidence. The process of tackling new challenges not only expands your skill set but also helps you discover hidden talents and passions. 3. Practice gratitude creatively. Gratitude is a powerful tool for improving mental health and fostering a positive outlook. To make it a more engaging practice, go beyond simply listing things you're thankful for. Consider writing letters to people who've impacted your life or creating a visual gratitude journal with photos, drawings, or mementos. This creative approach deepens your connection to the things you appreciate and allows you to reflect on your journey in a meaningful way. 4. Strengthen relationships through novel experiences. One of the best ways to deepen your relationships is by sharing new experiences with others. Studies show that couples and friends who engage in novel activities together often report greater satisfaction and closeness. Plan an adventure with your loved ones, such as trying a new sport, attending a workshop, or exploring a new city. These shared experiences create lasting memories and strengthen your bond. 5. Reimagine your environment. Your surroundings have a profound impact on your mindset and creativity. Take a fresh look at your home, workspace, or even the routes you take during your daily commute. Ask yourself how these environments could be rearranged to inspire and motivate you. For example, you might create a dedicated corner for reading or meditation, filled with items that bring you joy. Alternatively, rearranging your furniture or adding plants and art can give your space a new energy that supports your growth. 6. Turn setbacks into opportunities. Life is full of unexpected challenges, but your response to these situations can define your personal growth. Instead of viewing setbacks as failures, see them as opportunities to pivot and adapt. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this experience, and how can I use this to grow stronger? For instance, losing a job might feel devastating at first, but it could also be the push you need to explore a new career path or pursue a passion project. By approaching adversity with creativity and resilience, you transform obstacles into stepping stones. 7. Embrace mindfulness with a twist. Mindfulness practices, such as meditation and deep breathing, are well known for reducing stress and increasing self-awareness. To make these practices more engaging, try incorporating creative elements. For example, experiment with mindful drawing, where you focus on the sensations of the pencil moving across the paper, or mindful music listening, where you pay attention to every note and rhythm. These activities encourage you to be fully present while also stimulating your creative side. 8. Build a creative support system. Surround yourself with people who inspire and challenge you to think differently. Seek out friends, mentors, or communities that value creativity and growth. Regularly engage in conversations and activities that push you to expand your perspective. For example, join a book club that discusses topics outside your usual interests or attend events where you can meet people with diverse backgrounds. These interactions expose you to new ideas and help you grow as an individual. Chapter 12: Creative Thinking for Lifelong Fulfillment. As you integrate creative thinking into your life, you'll discover its potential to bring not only success, but also lasting fulfillment. This chapter explores how to align your creativity with your values, passions, and purpose. 1. Discover your purpose through experimentation. Finding your purpose doesn't have to be a monumental task. It often emerges through small, intentional steps. Experiment with different activities, causes, or projects that resonate with your interests. Pay attention to what energizes you and feels meaningful. Over time, patterns will emerge, guiding you toward your purpose. For instance, volunteering for a cause you care about might spark a passion for social work or community organizing. Similarly, exploring a creative hobby could lead to a side business or new career. 2. Align your actions with your values. Fulfillment comes from living in alignment with your core values. Take time to reflect on what matters most to you, whether it's family, creativity, health, or making a difference in the world. Once you've identified your values, evaluate whether your daily actions reflect them. For example, if creativity is one of your top values, carve out time each day to write, paint, or brainstorm new ideas. By prioritizing what truly matters, you'll feel more connected to your life's purpose. 3. Pursue mastery in a chosen area. Creative thinkers often find deep satisfaction in mastering a skill or craft. This pursuit requires patience, dedication, and a willingness to embrace challenges. Choose an area that excites you, and commit to consistent improvement. Whether it's playing an instrument, learning a language, or honing a professional skill, the journey of mastery brings a sense of accomplishment and joy that transcends external rewards. 4. Share your creativity with others. One of the most fulfilling aspects of creativity is its ability to inspire and uplift others. Share your ideas, knowledge, or creations with the world, whether through teaching, mentoring, or showcasing your work. For instance, if you've developed a unique approach to problem solving, consider hosting workshops or writing a book to share your insights. By contributing to others' growth, you create a ripple effect that amplifies the impact of your creativity. Thanks for listening, and please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons, and also click the small bell icon to receive a notification every time a new free audiobook has arrived. Thanks again.